One resident is still recovering in the hospital after a fast-spreading fire destroyed several apartment buildings and storefronts in the Unionport section of the Bronx. CBS 2's Shosh Bedrosian is back on the scene, speaking with residents about how they're picking up the pieces. She got an exclusive look at the damage inside.
It's just slippery.
You're getting a first-hand look of the aftermath of an intense fire that tore through two buildings on Castle Hill Avenue. This apartment building is now in complete disrepair, practically looking abandoned.
It's difficult. It's like you have to go out there and start applying for apartments.
The handful of residents that live in these buildings now have to start over. Vicky Alvarez says the Red Cross put her family up in a hotel for 2 days in Queens.
At this age, she's 81, he's 90. It's difficult to start again. How do you start at this age? As
crews work to salvage items left behind,
oh, he's a laser boy.
One family turtle was found alive. The thick smoke from the fire and dozens of fire crews battling the heat could be seen from Chopper 2 on Monday afternoon.
Start somewhere from the wall over there and then they fly all over.
Dion Karan is the owner of one of those buildings. He said he quickly called 911 from the back of the building when he saw smoke, but in a matter of seconds,
the time I came out, in space of like 5 minutes, the flame was already to the roof. It goes like firecrackers.
When you go inside of these apartment buildings, you can see that the roof is pretty much gone, and you can see that the only exterior damage is between these buildings and where they sit. This is the alleyway. The landlord said people started to throw things out of their windows once this fire started. Residents aren't the only ones picking up the pieces. You can smell the smoke. Taqueria owner Bonifacio has his shop on the bottom of one of those buildings. He didn't want to go on camera, but he told me he owned the shop for 6 months, which is named after his son. Landlords and tenants are now dealing with financial setbacks.
This is the only way I get money from the tenants to pay my mortgage. So that's my issue right now.
In the Unionport section of the Bronx, Shosh Bedrosian, CBS 2 News.
Department of Buildings inspectors issued full vacated orders to both buildings. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.